Hello and welcome back to another Popcorn Chat. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I'm going to be speaking about Alex Garland's latest film, Civil War. Probably one of the most divisive directors in the last 10 years, I'm always curious to see what Alex Garland is going to do next. I'm sure we've all seen the trailers or read the synopsis, but what I realised very quickly that this is in fact a road trip film in some ways. For the majority of the film, we are stuck in this car with 4 different characters as they make their way across to Washington DC, and along the way they come across various moments of conflict, which is classic screenwriting plot points, right? The film has a great cast and the performances definitely match my expectations. Kirsten Dunst as Lee was great. I hadn't seen her do a performance like this in any of her work before. I love that Kirsten Dunst and Jesse Plemons work a lot together now, and I will always be seated for a film they both star in. Jesse Plemons, however, was on screen for about 10 minutes, yet he definitely stole the scene. His disturbing performance felt very real with the way in which some people feel across America, and it felt very grounded in that sense and was probably one of the most terrifying scenes in the whole film. What is ever present within Alex Garland's film is this sense of place and environment. You can see that clearly in Annihilation and Men, and this film has it too, even though it's a lot more deconstructive and less greenery than we've seen. However, we do have that moment later on with Kirsten Dunst's character where she, no pun intended, literally touches grass. On top of that, we see these moments of lens refraction scattered throughout the film, which we've seen in Annihilation. When they enter the dome, we have this kind of rainbow spectrum effect of refracted light. So he uses that sporadically throughout the film, and I'm curious to know why he used it on some shots and not others. My goodness, that sound design was insane. The gunshots were so loud, they made me jump out my skin, cars crashing, gunshots being fired. It was so loud. I thought they'd turn the volume up, but there must be something in that mix. It was so encapsulating, terrifying, all because of the volume of these sort of war scenes. The use of music is very satirical, and it juxtaposes with a lot of the tone within these scenes where music is being played. The story beats, however, were very predictable. We've seen it before in many films where a young person comes in and is going to be the next generation of this kind of sensei, shall we say. So that bit felt very familiar and something I'd seen in many films. But then again, they are following traditional story beats and it all felt right for the characters. Maybe it's just we've seen these character traits before. This is not a 5-star movie like I've seen some people giving it, and it's not the worst. There are some really great small moments throughout the film where tension builds and you don't know what these characters are going to do. I think that's one of my main problems with the film, is that there's these really great moments throughout the film just kind of mashed together, whereas sometimes the through line gets a little bit lost along with that messaging. For example, when I'll think about this film in the future, I remember those small moments, whether it's Jesse Plemons being on the screen for 10 minutes or a really captivating and disturbing photo that's a flash on the screen. Those are the points I'm going to remember rather than the film as a whole. This film invites you into the dystopian yet not so distant world and see the conflict happening within North America, seeing both sides as well as individuals' personal agendas. With great performances, explosive sound designs and disturbing photos intercut across these scenes, this film definitely had me feeling very emotional at certain points, that this feels really uncanny. This feels like it's representing things that have happened and are happening right now. Thank you so much for watching the review of Civil War. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments if you've seen the film. And what do you think of Alex Garland as a director as a whole? What's been some of your favourites that he's done? Or the worst? I'd love to know those in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for another Popcorn Chat.